Marauders, welcome back to the channel. I'm saying goodbye to a great machine that I've had for 3 years, my 2021 Polaris RZR Trail. This has been a great machine. Haven't been using it. I've used it, I think, once a year for the last 3 years. Initially, when I had it, we had another trail system. I was using it more frequently. It has about 200 miles on it. Of course, it came with a roof. I added the rock sliders on it. I put 27-inch bighorn tires on it, which were great on this vehicle. I added a winch, front and rear bumpers on it, rear view mirror, and this rear storage box. And this machine for 50-inch trails was just outstanding. Many of you, when I would post a video on it, would just have accolades for it. I loved this color. Love the color on the machine. I wish I could have gotten a truck in this color. Again, I rode the trail system, Adirondack, Allegheny National Forest trail system. These were my trail passes. This is our private club patch, Orleans. I've took it on there. The only pluses for this machine, Polaris is a great machine, no doubt about it. 900 cc engine is a powerhouse. I think it's 75 horsepower, more than adequate. She's really quick. I had some electronic issues with the lights that I fixed. I changed the lights out on it through warranty. I put them on myself. Otherwise, it was a great machine. Great machine. Just I was not using it, and my passion has turned the motorcycles. So that's what I'm looking at. Give you a look at the interior. Again, this has the ride command. Not only does it have additional instrumentation on it, it has additional instrumentation. You can't see it because it's indoors, but it has navigation. You can interconnect this with other machines that you're riding with. Again, great gauge cluster here. Just Polaris, just stereo. It had a stereo two-speaker stereo, which was enough for this machine. Just nothing, nice interior. The seats were great. Nothing but positives with this machine. It's a 50-inch trail machine. It's not a aggressive deep woods machine. It's not a sand dune machine. It is what it is. Looks extremely sharp with the lights on it. Oh, I gotta take extremely sharp with the lights on it. Those are the running lights. And this was the first year for the redesign of this machine. And it's just amazing. Amazing. I hope it finds a good home. I hope it finds a good home. I just didn't use it enough, and I'm turning the equity in this machine. It's fully paid for. I'm putting it into a new machine that's going to be coming to the channel. You can probably guess, those of you who have been watching will know how many wheels it has. That's a giveaway right there. Beautiful machine. If you need a machine to ride 50-inch trails and you can control, if you're a skilled rider and not out to burn up rear tires and drag race people, although I think this would drag race and win against a lot of full-size UTVs that aren't turbocharged. In fact, Polaris used to claim that this is faster than their XP. This is a great, great machine. You can tell I took good care of it, guys. 3 years old, look at the finish on it. I would detail it after every ride, and I think it shows. I really do. Love that Polaris gave you doors. Polaris, if you're watching, every side-by-side manufacturer, put doors on these things. Even though these were not steel doors, they were more than adequate for the way I rode. More than adequate. They keep the mud out, keep the occupants in, and the doors were fine on it. The Fox suspension, I think this is a Fox 2.0 suspension. Suspension worked great. After getting the Honda, I'm not such a fan. After getting the Honda Talon, I'm not such a fan of CVT's transmissions. This one worked flawlessly. It's a little high revving of a machine. You do need to keep it in the RPMs, but it's a great machine. Give you a look at the shocks in the front. Let's turn the headlights on. So I don't have something better in the background. Maybe this is the best shot. Maybe that's a better shot. I already miss it. You know, I try not to get attached to machines, and this machine was very babied, as you can tell the shape that it's in. I try not to get attached to these machines. This machine was just so much fun. It got my wife out on the 50-inch trails, and it just always performed well. The only thing, and it's the nature of the machine, it's not the design. Severe off cambers it struggled with, and I made a couple videos on that. On off cambers, that was a weak link to this machine, was off cambers. And it did, the suspension didn't have enough suspension and enough width to handle an off camber. Otherwise, it's an excellent machine. I think I did a video, a split screen video, where I said in the video it was me and my brother, and we were talking inside this machine when I first got it, and we did a review. And I learned how to do split screens in Apple Final Cut Pro, and it really came out well. People actually thought it was my twin brother, and I do have a younger brother that we look alike, but not like twins. Well, sometimes we do look like twins, but it was me in the video, and that was a fun video to get the comments on it. I did such a good job, people didn't know it was actually me playing myself and my brother. That's it. Very good machine. I would highly, again, for a 50-inch trail, someone's limited to 50-inch trail, I would recommend this machine, even though I didn't have a ton of hours on it. And I'm a little bit sad to see it go, because it was a good machine and I took excellent care with it. I hope the new owners are pleased with it and enjoy it. I have nothing but positives other than the nature of being a 50-inch machine, and it's awesome. So those of you who watch my videos to see this machine, I hope you stick around. And those of you who haven't watched my videos of this machine, and by the way, you might see some more. I have a lot archived I never posted on it. It was fun. Always want to thank you for tuning into the channel, taking your valuable time to watch my videos. I greatly appreciate that. Your time is important. You honor me with watching them, especially when you leave comments. Thank you for your comments. Please consider subscribing to my channel, sharing the video with a friend, and if you do so, like the video. If you don't like the video. That's how our YouTube creators keep track. Please, let's be kind to each other. It's sometimes that's harder. It's not so easy to be kind to each other, but let's be kind to each other and courteous, and I'm sure it will come back to us in many good ways if we stay positive. Marauders, thank you for tuning into the channel. Hope to see you on the trail, and we'll see what my next machine's going to be. A lot of hints in this video on what it's going to be. You guys will figure it out.